Keep it a buck, enough is enough. I came from the slums, we running it up, we running them up. Keep it a buck, keep it a buck, keep it a buck, keep it a buck. Enough is enough. I came from the slums, we running it up, we running them up.
What up, everybody? Welcome, man. How y'all doing? It's your boy Kangaroo Black, man. What it is?
What's up? I'm here in the flesh. It's me. It's the Pianoman. What's up, KB?
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Oh, man, I'm doing the best I can with what I got.
That's it?
I'm ready. I'm like my daddy. I'm ready as a radio. Just turn it on.
Say it ain't so, man.
It is so, bro. Look at him. Let me tell you something. I told the folks on my crew this morning that I was going to go fishing, right?
Right.
And so I was in a hurry to go. Then come to find out that we gonna have a hog killing tomorrow. So all that had to change. So Pianoman has been busy the majority of the morning cleaning off stuff, getting things together, ready for the hog killing early in the morning. And man, we got two live ones got to go down tomorrow, KB.
Going to slaughter. Getting ready to make some bacon.
Yes, sir. Making bacon, sausage, ribs, and all the fixings.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. So you take the chitlins too?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
No stone is left unturned.
That's what I'm talking about, buddy. That's what I'm talking about.
Told y'all I'm from the country.
Hey, both of us.
Yeah, man. So, bruh, I sent you a picture of what the business was.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man.
I sent you a picture of what the business was.
That's what they call it. Good eating.
Good eating, man. Good eating. Yes, sir.
That's some good eating.
Yeah, buddy. And I'm talking about something. And look at him. I don't mean no harm to anybody in here, but there's some lean, mean sex machines going on out there, boy.
Say it ain't. Hey, man. Hey, big dogs gotta eat. Say, you catch any fish?
I told you. Found out that we're having the hog killing tomorrow, and so I had to cancel my fishing trip because I got to prepare for that in the morning. So man, I was chopping kindling and just making it happen.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, bro. Had to go for a greater good, so I'll go fishing the next time. But we had to do this while we had help.
I know that's right, cause that's a job too.
It's a job, and more hands make less work. So while I'm at it, I will not be on at my regular time in the morning. But I will be on later. I'll let y'all know exactly what time I will be on. You will get a notification of what time I'll be on tomorrow. But I will be on tomorrow because you got to remember the Tide don't play until later on. 6:45 p.m.
Like 7:45.
Yeah, 7:45 exactly Eastern, and 6:45 Central. So we have a late game, so we've got all day to do what we need to do.
Yeah, Zignal Project say both us scandalous.
Yeah,
scandalous.
Man.
We like hog, man.
Yeah, boy. Now I'm pretty sure the Arkansas Razorbacks wouldn't be too thrilled with my decision, and
You just killing the hog, not the wild hogs.
But let them come on through. They can get got to.
Yes, sir.
Matter of fact, I would
almost say how hogs taste. Never had one. I'm sure you done had some bacon.
If you done had bacon,
had some sausage.
Yeah, you done had it.
That's the hog. Hey, have you had pig feet and pig tails and pig eels? That's the hog.
But if you done had bacon, you done had hog. Unless you ate turkey bacon,
that ain't what I want.
That's not what my spirit calls for.
That ain't what I want.
Yeah, man. But yes, sir, and yes, sir. But man, we got 70 in the chat there, KB. So
that's what's up, man.
You want to do the honors and speaking to everybody?
Yes, sir. I go ahead and do that. Let me go on up to the top, man. We got Stephen Hicks in the building. Kimberly Harmon. Go Dog 706. Stuffed Barbie and Nico Thompson. Nico Thompson say, hey, everyone, including Kangaroo Black. How is everyone? They glad to be in your live stream, enjoying your entertainment and commentary. Let's go, Bama. Roll Tide for life. And Buckeyes, I acknowledge you. Don't forget about the Pianoman. Don't forget about the Pianoman. Who else we got? Kimberly Harmon in the building. Kimberly Harmon, a member of the Kangaroo Clique, as well as Nico Thompson. Shout out to y'all. Latoya Billingsley, what's going on? Also a member of the Kangaroo Clique. Stuff Barbie say, let's just say last week's game was a practice run. Let's hope Alabama boys learn from the mistakes and come out fired up and ready to roll. That's what I'm talking about. Who else? Eddie Blackburn, also a member of the Kangaroo Clique. What's going on? Roll Tide. Miss Susan in the building. Roll Tide to you, Miss Susan. My buddy, my boy. Roll Tide and rise up in the building. What's going on? What it is? DSGB 84 up in here. Roll Tide. Tony B. DSGB and Tony B. Also members of the Kangaroo Clique, as well as Miss Susan. Who else we got?
We got our 20 G Dog is in the building.
Okay.
We got Double A is in the building. We got Billy Ray Valentine is in the building.
Yes, sir.
Brock Roll Tide Roll is in the building. Cole Williams in the building. My girl Stacy Go Dogs is in the.
That's what I'm talking about. Big D.
That was my girl there. Yeah, Bobby Sprinkle is in the building. And listen, before we go any further, if you have not subscribed to Bobby Sprinkle's channel, please do so. He is going to be having his show Monday at 2 p.m. It's either 2 or 2:30, but I know it's Monday in the 2 area. So anyway,
okay,
let's support Bobby.
Anitra in the building.
Good to see you.
Bobby Sprinkle, he also a member of the Kangaroo Clique. You want to shout him out? Yeah. And Anitra. Who else we got?
We got Brad J in the building. We got Brad J in the building.
Okay.
Justin Temples is in the building.
LaQuasia Gordon.
Also
a member of the Kangaroo Clique. MFR Jones.
And you call Nico, right?
Yes. Larry Lodge.
Yeah.
Also a member of the Kangaroo Clique.
Yeah,
Big Dogs gotta eat.
Somebody else I saw that I did not. I want to be able to address as many as we can, man. We done went from 70 to 90 just that quick.
Patricia Purdue is in the building.
The Django Apple in the building. QQ in the building. Good to see y'all.
Billy Ray Valentine, Capricorn. What's going on, Bill Valentine? What it is? Nicholas Norman. What it is?
Maxine Canner is in the building. Again, man, we got to shout them out, bro. Got to shout them out.
Sir.
Patricia Purdue is in the building. Roll Tide. Tony B. There's Tony B. What's up, Tony B?
We got several, man.
Yeah, Eddie Blackburn, like you said earlier. Jones is in the building. Yeah. Man, they coming on through, man. They coming on through.
That's what's up, man.
Twister Windwalker's in the building. Jason James is in the building. Man, what's up with you? Yeah, what's up with you? Yeah, man. And I'm gonna tell you what I like first before I say anything else. KB. All right. I want to thank everybody that has supported Long Run with Pianoman. Little channel is growing and everything. And I've just been sort of on the busy side. I hadn't been able to just really do a lot of videos here, there, and yonder. Just got a lot of stuff going on related to retirement, but I'm about to get it all together though, y'all. And so I want to thank everybody. But if you've never subscribed to the Long Run with Pianoman, please do so. Please do so. I'm really soliciting your support. I'm trying to, I'm on the road to 500. So I'm almost, I'm getting there slowly. But if you've never, subscribed, please do so. And you can tonight if you will. No other, no better time than the night to hook your boy up. So, but thank you, Kimberly, for supporting every day. And but for all of you that support the Long Run, along with the 401k crew and watch the KB, check this out, man.
What's up?
You got the 401k crew, right?
Yeah.
All right. I found out this morning I got some more crews within the crew. All right.
Right.
So I got the 401k crew, and we know that keeping it a buck. Our show stem from the Keeping It a Buck crew, which is also known as the 401k crew. Right.
Right.
So this morning, yes, Stuff Barbie is your channel name, Pianoman. Yes, the Long Run with Pianoman. Yes, but I've got a No Mercy crew.
Yeah, you told me.
Okay, got the No Mercy crew, right? I found out this morning I got a Don't Give a Piss crew.
What the hell? That's what's up, man.
But then, wait a minute. But then right after that, I found out, KB, I got a drinking crew.
Who in the drinking crew?
Yeah. Thank you, Tora. Yeah, thank you. The drinking crew, you're going to find out in just a minute because I got a feeling they're going to surface here in just a second.
Okay.
You see Dwight?
Yeah. Oh, Dwight. Okay. What's going on, Dwight? How you doing?
Dwight said me. You see, he said me.
Yeah.
Kimberly.
Kimberly Harmon?
Oh, gosh. Kimberly is terrible, man. So, bro, I am the Long Run with the 401k crew. So you see what Kimberly said? I am the drinking crew.
Yeah, Larry Lodge.
So it's the Long Run with Pianoman, the 401k crew, and all these other crews that I got going. And, bro, it is hilarious. Good morning, Judy Walker. Good evening.
What's going on, Judy? I am 1920. What's going on?
Glad to see you this morning, Judy. I'm 1920. What's up with you? If that's what it is, I know what's up with you, 1920. Yeah, buddy.
What's going on?
Death Grinder B. Good to see you. Oh, I forgot. Oh, one more crew, the smoking crew.
Yeah.
The smoke. So KB, brother, whichever crew you want to join, feel free, bro.
Hey, I'm all good, man.
But I'm pretty sure the No Mercy crew would love to have you. Now, the No Mercy crew really just
No Mercy and it don't give a piss.
Yeah.
Hey, I wish we could get Glenn Schumann or somebody.
Man, don't do that one yet. Don't do that. We gonna be all right.
Hey, as a DC, I would love him.
Now, if some things don't change as far as production on the field, and I mean after one game, but I also know what we're saying too, as far as those coordinators go.
I'm fed up with Kane Womack. He ain't gonna change. So that's just me.
Death Grinder B, you guys should have thrown the bank at Sarkeesian.
Sarkeesian, I don't think he lead. Sarkeesian built something over there in Texas. I don't think.
Yeah, he's not gonna. Just like Kirby's not gonna. Those guys that have built and have become successful, no, they're not coming. They're not coming.
Nope. So I think we're gonna be with DeBoer for a few more years. Maybe things have changed, man. We never know. Like you say, it's just one game.
Yeah, it's just one game, and like I said on my TikTok video yesterday, maybe we just have to kind of chalk it up to y'all that last Saturday Florida State was just a better team at that moment. Now, this is what I hope, KB. Now, this is just what I hope. We just gonna dive right on in, player. I hope Florida State wins the rest of their games. I really do.
That'll sure help us out.
I hope Florida State wins the rest of their games. But I also hope we win the rest of ours.
I mean, if they win 10 games, they'll still be good. That's still good. They'll still be a playoff team if they win 10 games. So, but yeah, I hope we can win the rest of ours. But I'm going to have my doubts about the defense. Simply because of Womack.
But you know what, though? But now I'm just, like what I was trying to tell someone this morning. I was watching the same game. I think that the whole issue was more of an effort problem.
Yeah, that's true. That could be it.
It was more of an effort problem. I don't think it was a scheme problem, or it was more of an effort problem. Not knowing where not knowing where you need to be, or not playing up to your potential. This, that, and the third. But I'm really about done talking about it. But since we own it, I'm going to go back to let's take the offense for just a second. My only problem with the offense is we went away from the run too soon.
Yeah, that was my issue with the offense.
That's my only issue with the offense, is that we went away from the run too soon. And for those who keep talking about the O-line, a quarterback can't throw for over 200 yards with a trashy O-line.
That's true.
Consistent. I got you. I know I am. I got you, big dog. But keep looking at the chat. People are still talking about it. You see what I'm saying? I'm just addressing some stuff. That's all I'm doing, big dog. But all I'm saying is that we got to stop with the trash thing, because if you say inconsistent, I can get with that, but not trashy. And Cole Williams said, and no, there are some that's blaming Ty. I'm not blaming him all the way. He made some bad throws. He made some bad decisions, but not from start to finish. No, and I'll never say that. But
I think Ty played pretty good.
255 and 2 touchdowns. That's not trashy. And you got to have an O-line. If you threw for 255, that means his O-line was there for him. So all I'm saying is that don't throw the whole season away over one game, because that's what some of y'all are doing. You throwing the whole season away over one game. Ty didn't lose the game. Right. Ty did not lose the game. All right, man. Alabama lost the game.
I'm just looking at the schedule.
Yeah.
And if we continue to give the effort that we gave last week, then we're going to lose a lot more games if you continue with that same effort. But I doubt that'll happen.
Right.
The same effort. But, hey, that was last week. We got to move on to tomorrow.
Yeah, that's it, man. I'm done with it. But I want to tell you this right here, though, while we're at it. This was sent to me today, KB. Matter of fact, big dog, I'm getting ready to send it to you. I'm getting ready to shoot it to you now.
Okay.
Something that was sent to me today. And let's see. Let me go to my photos. Yeah, here we go, big dog. Here we go. Right here. About to send something to you, Kangaroo. Right there. This was sent to me today. Just sent it to your phone, man.
Okay.
And it is what you're talking about, what we're kind of discussing.
Yeah.
What's up, Larry Hoover, Link, all of y'all, man? Good to see you. Death Grinder B, what's up? I hear you. You're a Tennessee fan. Cool. You got that on? You got that on?
Yeah, I got it.
Look at the confidence level of the wins and the losses.
Right, but what's the source you got this from?
You know what? I'm not sure where they got this got this from and everything. Let me see. Hold up. And I don't normally. Yeah, it doesn't say what source it is. It does not say. It's just it's a screenshot on top of a screenshot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, screenshot.
Yeah,
I got you, Dwight. We're gonna roll that in just a second. But KB, I find it ironic that ESPN did the confidence stats. So apparently this may have come from ESPN, according to Eddie Blackburn.
Okay.
This may be an ESPN stat, KB.
I'm going to see if I can bring it up.
Okay. You know what? While you bringing this up, I want to run something by you right quick, if you don't mind. Here's an interview with Saban, right quick. Here we go.
I do think that there was something in that game that is tough to understand, in my opinion, in that Alabama looked great going down the field on the first drive. Florida State gets the ball and goes right down the field and scores. And then the whole sort of psychological disposition of Alabama's team changed. For what reason? I don't know. Was it anxiety? Was it expectation? But one thing about coaching in Alabama, they expect you to win every game. And there's a high expectation, and the standard is really, really high for what you're supposed to accomplish and what you're supposed to do. You need to protect your players from that and give them a different way to compete in the game, so they're not looking at the scoreboard, they're not worrying about the outcome, they can stay focused on the things that they need to do to compete in the game for 60 minutes and play one play at a time, so they're not worried about that, because that's all they hear everywhere they go, on social media, everywhere they go, they're expected to win. So you can't let that creep in and that anxiety about being outcome-oriented affect their performance.
What do you think, and I know you know him and you're in the building and you obviously care deeply about the Alabama football program. We actually call this show a program because of how you describe your program whenever you're at Alabama in entirety. Kalen DeBoer sits down after that game, looks in the mirror, and has a massive moment with himself, you think? Is that one of those types of games where it gets loud enough that you think he is really, I don't want to say in a whirlwind, but the reality of what he is signed up to do kind of hits him? You think that happened after week one?
I don't think there's any question about it. You know, Kalen is a really good guy. He's a good coach. He's always had success everywhere he's been. Maybe he hadn't had to deal with this kind of scrutiny in the past. But if you're going to be successful, you got to be able to self-assess and figure out, hey, what can I do better? And I know that he's reaching out to a lot of people trying to do that. And hopefully they get it turned around this week and develop some confidence on this team so they can move forward in a positive way.
How many national championships did you win?
7.
How many did you lose?
3.
Okay, so Kalen DeBoer, when you talk about big shoes to fill, I don't know how long all your national championships are, the trophies, when you stack them up, but boy, feels like those shoes were going to be tough to fit. And Kalen DeBoer, we thought was going to be the right guy to handle it, still has a chance, right? We shouldn't just give up completely on this entire situation, which I think a lot of people are. I think a lot of people have given up. There's a season left, right? We can still think that way?
Yeah, and I think that's the way the players should think. That's the way the coaches should think. And I say they got to stay focused on what they need to do to teach and get better, create roles for the players on their team, and how they can support the team. You know, there's one thing about this that you and I, when we played, you know, we wanted to do well. We wanted to be good. But we also had a responsibility to those guys over there standing on the sidelines that was on our team. And that's a responsibility that everybody's got to figure out in this day and age of football when there's so much individual name, image, and likeness transfer. And once you decide and make a commitment to a team, you got to do a good job for yourself, but you also owe it to the guys standing on the sidelines or in the huddle with you. And I think that's an important thing for all these guys to understand.
I mean, obviously the loafs are just so abnormal for any Alabama team that we've seen throughout my lifetime, because you've been the coach basically there throughout all of my adulthood. I think the reason why it never happened is because you had like 4 or 5 stars at every position. So they were scared to death to loaf because the guy behind him might Wally Pip the shit out of him. I mean, there's a chance that that's going to happen. Just didn't feel that way first week. But Dan Orlovsky counted 21 loafs. Hey, that's Dan Orlovsky. He watched every player, every play.
Well, I think all coaches want that. But, you know, the one thing nobody wants to be insignificant. And you always have the bench. And if a guy didn't do what he was supposed to do, he knew that he would, and it didn't matter who it was. You know, I mean.
There we go. That's it. Well, you heard it there, KB. You got something to say?
I mean, he is so right. He is so right. You can't buy into what social media is saying. The expectations at Alabama is like nowhere else. People expect you to win or think you can win every freaking game, and that's just not true. That's not true. And like they said, a lot of people gave up on the season already, but we'll just have to see what happens, see if Coach Kalen DeBoer and this team can turn everything around. That's all we can do.
And like I told you the other night, and I'm reading some things that's going on in the chat, And with some of you, I totally disagree. Okay, for a man that won 7 championships, and for a couple of you all, you beat him just one time. I don't think you are in the position to say too much concerning this man. And then for this one particular fan base, which I won't name, the same coach that you slammed and beat you last year.
That's true.
I mean, like you can't change that. And so I was just going to say it. You know, I'm done talking about that one game. We're playing ULM tomorrow night. Judge it from that one. That's all I'm saying. Judge it from that one, because trust me, ULM gonna line up and come at them. I'm calling it for what it is.
All you can do, and that's for every team. Judge from week to week.
Week to week.
That's all you can do.
Because I'm gonna say this, and this is something that I've stopped. I ain't gonna say I've stopped. Well, I've asked it to stop. I don't want to hear no more talk about Wisconsin. I don't want to hear no talk about the bye week. I don't want to hear any talk about Georgia, Vandy, Missouri, Tennessee. After that, South Carolina. I don't want to hear any more talk about it. Let's talk about ULM. That's who we're playing tomorrow night. ULM. We're not even playing Florida State. That game is overdone. We lost fair and square. That's the end of that. So with that being said, let's just go for it. And let's line it up on the field like we did last week, and let's see if anything was corrected. What was corrected? So we judge it from week to week. And so Coach Saban said the truth, because it's Alabama, it's fan base, it's social media, the media, putting all of this crazy expectations on a team, you know, and each fan base has them. Every team has a fan base that expects some unrealistic crap out of that team. Because when I'm telling you now, because you know as well as I know, every year when Georgia plays Alabama, we hear it. We're going to beat them. We're going to beat them. And when it doesn't happen, who's the first to crash out? All of Georgia. They crash out every time. Every time. So come on now, be realistic. But because it's Bama, you know, they get down on them. And I understand it, because you like to see your enemy down, because in your mind, it gives you, it say, oh, we got a chance this year. But you don't know what might happen from week to week and by the time you play it. That's all I'm saying. So just give it a rest and just see what happens. And then if we lose tomorrow night, me and KB gonna be right back on here with the same old rant. That's how I see it.
And I tell you, I mean, if we win, everybody gonna be, well, everybody outside the fan base gonna be, they gonna be on us. They gonna be saying all kind of stuff about Alabama, you know. But then we win. Oh, it was just ULM. You know, they ain't gonna give us no credit for winning this game.
No.
So I mean, then Wisconsin, even with Wisconsin, it was just Wisconsin or whoever, right? So it is what it is. And like you said, I mean, even if we beat Georgia, it's gonna be, well, y'all beat them every year.
Thank you.
Okay, and then we go beat Vandy. Well, hell, Vandy ain't beat y'all but one time since 1980. So that's gonna be the narrative. So if we win, you ain't gonna get no credit. If you lose, then you the talk of the town.
Pianoman can't complain about what their fans expect from them after all the success they had in the past. Key word, in the past. I'm dealing with the present. I'm dealing with the present. I'm not dealing with the past. I care less.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to DSGB 84 and King Brian 25. DSGB 84
also been a member of the Kangaroo Clique for 10 months. I thought I read that.
Yeah, 10 months. Yep. 10 months. King Brian, he just recertified. He's not a new member. King Brian been a member for a long time, but I guess when Machana got to it, he had to, you know, people had to go in and delete it, or they got deleted automatically. Also, I want to give a shout out to Trey M and Canes for Life for the $4.99 super chat. Trey M say, back to another great year of college football, KB. By the way, As always, go Vols. Look forward to this season. Canes for Life, KB Bama will get it together. I'm pretty sure the coaches and team has heard all the talk that's been going on. I'm sure they heard it. I'm sure. I hope they heard me too. But anyway, I'm sure they heard it.
Yeah, they've heard it. And then the next thing is I read what Stacy said, y'all didn't give us credit for beating Marshall. Y'all were gonna beat them. Y'all gonna beat Austin Peay tomorrow.
I mean, so, we had already said they was gonna beat the brakes off Marshall. They're gonna beat the brakes off Austin Peay. How much credit do you want us to give?
And trust, and Stacy, I've been, even though I'm not a Georgia fan, but I told you that Georgia is going to go in undefeated when they play Bama. What's up, Jacob Seminole fan? What's up with you? Yeah. King Brian said ULM by 10 tomorrow. You know, but I told you y'all were going undefeated. I told you that. I give credit where credit is due, and I'm also realistic. I'm realistic about it. But like G Bama Boy said, I've been hollering one game at the time. But you know,
that's it.
You got to have one game at the time.
That's it. KB, I'll just enough credit so I can buy my house once I win. Hey, I hope I win some of it. I don't want all the money. I just want a little piece. I don't want it all. I don't want $1 billion. I just want a little piece. Just a little. Hey,
just a corner.
$2 million will do me good. Shit, 500,000 do me good.
Nah, I was about to say that, bro. I about to say that. You ain't got to give me that whole. You know that it's 1.7 billion, Stacy. Yeah.
Canes for Life. We got you one. Jacob Seminole fan say Kangaroo. I'm saying we beating Miami.
That's gonna be a good
see.
But now, you know what? Before we get to that, and Jacob, I'm gonna tell you, like I tell anybody else, I'm not gonna let you get ahead. I don't want you to jump ahead. I mean, I know that's your team and everything, but let me tell you something. A game to watch tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, will be Florida and USF. Watch that game. Oh, yeah. That's going to be good. Telling you now.
Florida fans jumped on me, man. Florida fans jumped on me. I didn't even pick who was going to win. I just said I'm leaning towards South Florida. I didn't say that Florida they would beat Florida. I said that's the way I'm leaning. I didn't even pick them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, Florida fans, they got a little sensitive. So, yeah, it's all good. They say I wasn't giving Florida no credit. I know what I seen. I didn't watch Florida game. I know what I seen out of South Florida. South Florida had a worthy opponent, in my opinion.
They had one, man.
Yeah.
And wait a minute. And KB, you called me. You called me when that game was going on. And you said, Pianoman. And this is the team that made the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
This is the team. And it goes to show you who was the heart and soul of Boise State.
That's true.
He plays for them Las Vegas Raiders right now.
Yeah.
You know, you can't even use that as an excuse. And then so I'm just saying, man.
I noticed the South Florida quarterback that got better in the passing game.
They got, and listen, that quarterback is healthy. That quarterback is much smarter now, making much wiser decisions, utilizing especially the underneath ball. That dude, listen, he took Joyous murder ball to another level for USF, offensively speaking. They could have hung a 6 spot on Boise State if they had kept on playing.
Yeah. I had something I want to talk about right quick. I just did a video on it. A few minutes ago, right before the live. But Urban Meyer talked about Alabama, right? And you know, some things he said. He was basically just saying, as far as Alabama, when you talk about not being able to run the ball and not giving great effort, and you follow that up with Alabama, it just it don't register right. Because you know Alabama, they daggone made a name off their running game. They always gave maximum effort. right? And he was asking the question basically, is it a culture problem, right? Because anytime when something happened negative in the program, whether it's on the field or off the field, everybody want to relate it to the culture, right? Just like I said in the video with Georgia when they was getting all them DUIs and reckless driving, we related it to the culture, right?
Okay.
But one thing about it, we all know Georgia got a winning culture. They got a culture of playing dominant football and beating the teams that they supposed to beat, go on the road and win. That's their culture when it comes to on the field. Now that was Alabama's culture, right? Up until lately, right? So could we equate that to culture? Not being able to beat the teams you supposed to beat, not being able to, win on the road, playing undisciplined football. Is that the culture now? That's the question.
Yeah, and you know what?
Because guess what? We know we done had a culture shift or a culture change. Because Nick Saban did everything with an iron fist. He ruled with an iron fist. He wasn't playing no games. And now we got the good guy, Mr. Nice Guy, Kalen DeBoer. And this is my true opinion. My true feeling is that some of the players is taking advantage of his kindness.
Could be.
That's just my feeling. So do you think it could be a cultural problem at Alabama as far as the play on the field?
You know what? That's hard to call because, see, the truth of the matter is some of this stuff started after Alabama won their last natty.
Yeah.
And that was under Saban.
But then again, the players got to take accountability too. Now it ain't just on the coaches,
right?
It ain't just on the coaches, because I did say that even with Nick Saban, we had some disciplinary problems on the field from time to time. It didn't happen much, but it did happen. So
yeah.
So yeah,
I'm gonna tell you like this. We're really, for that question, KB, I think it's going to be one of those wait and see questions,
right?
Where we'll get the wait and see answer. Now, like, I think some things are about to be corrected. Now let me say, what's up, Sam Black? That's my son. That's my youngest son, Jamal. KB.
Okay. What's
Black,
going on, Sam?
Yeah, that's Sam. But I think some things that the NCAA has handed down concerning the transfer portal, I think that's going to answer some questions, as far as the culture thing goes. We're going to see. We're going to see. And that's what I'm saying. It's a wait and see thing. So I'm just taking it one game at a time because the culture is built day by day,
right,
moment by moment. The culture is built like that. And so that's how I'm taking it. I'm going to wait and see. But
I was thinking
your question on the download right there.
Too.
I'm going to download your question and keep it right there in rank and file as number one question. Is it a culture problem? I'm going to say by Tennessee, we'll see if it's a culture problem.
And I was taking it back to last year because we lost to teams we shouldn't have lost, unranked teams where we were double-digit favorites. We had some things happen on the field, so I was taking it back to last year. Also, what Urban Meyer said, which I agree, is that it's up to the players. Coaches do the best they can. Coaches coach, and they do the best they can. And he said he saw this with Ohio State last year, after they lost to Michigan. And the guys in that locker room, he was just saying they had some grown-ass men in the locker room after that game. And that's what Coach Kalen DeBoer going to have some grown-ass men. Where is he said them veterans stepped up. Where's Alabama veterans? If you ain't with what we trying to do, you don't need to be here. The veterans got to step up, and they got to be grown men and just let them know they ain't having that shit. He said the coaches can do what they do, but ultimately it's on the players because the players on the field. And I agree with him. I agree. But then at the same time, as coaches, they got to put these guys in position to be successful. And I'm just talking about during the game. You can practice all you want.
Yeah.
Like they say, we had a great 2 weeks of practice. We can have a great week of practice. But then when you get on the field, just because you practice something, don't even mean you're going to use it, because you got to, as a defense, you got to adjust to what the offense is doing. And on the offense, you got to adjust what the defense is doing. So you might not even use some of the stuff you practice. And the thing is they willing to go away from it, even though they practice it and they were successful at it, based on what the opponent is doing.
And Stacy, to answer your question, friend, you keep saying they didn't give their best effort. It's in how they reacted to plays.
Stacy Go Dogs. Let me ask you a question, Stacy Go Dogs. Would you say, just to name a person, I don't know everybody on your team, but I'm gonna name somebody on the defense. KJ Bolden, safety. KJ Bolden. This one I'm gonna say. KJ Bolden. Stacy Go Dogs. If KJ Bolden, you say a running back is running down the sideline, KJ Bolden, your safety, and he jogging towards the runner, would you say he giving his best effort? He's just jogging. If KJ Bolden is out there loafing on tackles, are you going to say he giving his best effort? And that question is only for Stacy Go Dogs. You got one of your starters jogging to the play while the daggone opposing team running back or wide receiver is running full speed and he's jogging. Your player is jogging. Would you say he's giving his best effort? Simple yes or no, Stacy Go Dogs. Yes or no? I don't want nobody to answer but Stacy Go Dogs. Come on, Stacy. I know you heard the question. Come on, get them Twitter fingers going. Come on now.
I'm just saying, man, we could look at it and tell.
Exactly, Stacy Go Dogs. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't say he was giving the best effort. And that's what we saying, because you know why, Stacy Go Dogs? That's what we saw.
That's what we
from
saw.
More than one Alabama defender. That's what we saw.
That's it.
We saw wide receivers not running full speed during the play.
No,
even if you ain't getting the ball, you still supposed to be a freaking decoy going 100 miles per hour, full speed.
We saw guys when trying to when they were after catching the ball, nobody was there to spring a block. It was like some of them just was just arming. We saw guys on the defensive personnel arm tackling. Nobody leading in with the shoulder. Nobody doing tackling drills. You know, that's what we're talking about, not giving the best effort.
So you say, but Kirby would have his ass in there. He probably would. We don't know if DeBoer didn't have his ass. He didn't do it during the game. I know that. But a lot of things these coaches probably don't see at field level. But when they go watch film, that's when they see it. Because a lot of stuff the fans don't even see until they replay it back. So he probably could have got on him in the film room or whatever. We can't say what he did or said about it.
We're not there, but we looked at the effort. We saw the effort. And so that's why we're saying is, for this week, this week's game, tomorrow's game, there's got to be a better effort. Play with some intensity, play with some pride. Play like you know that you're supposed to be out there. That's what we're saying.
And I'm going to bring up one play. When it was 4th and 1 and Rodell picked up the first down. Deontay Lawson was right there, but he didn't come up in the hole. He waited on him. All he needed was 1 yard. Deontay Lawson would have went through the hole before Rodell Williams was, but he stood there and he waited. That's not going 100 miles per hour, even though he's injured. Still. He still would have been through that hole before freaking Rodell Williams even got there. You can't stand flat-footed and wait.
Yeah, you just can't. And that's basic football 101. If you're the defender, you're the aggressor.
Yes.
You don't let them bring it to you. You bring it to them. You dictate the tone. And some of those guys, a lot of those guys on defense never dictated the tone.
Somebody say Saban, that's bullshit. Saban sees it before it happened. Well, if Saban sees everything before it happened, well, how did Hendon Hooker and Jalen Hyatt connect for 5 touchdowns if he's seen everything before it happened? Can you tell me that, the Django Apple? How did Nick Saban see that before it happened and to still let it happen on 5 occasions? Did Nick Saban see that? What was it? 44-16 beatdown that Clemson put on us in a national championship. He don't see. You can't. Come on, man. Only thing he did was prepare for what he thought was coming as he watched film. He can't see nothing before it happens. Not everything anyway.
Uno solo. That's my theory right there. It was an eye opener. It was an eye opener.
That's right.
That's
right.
That's it.
It's just like you know who Peter Burns is, SEC Network. He said that butt whooping was the was the best thing that could have happened to Alabama.
Could have been the best thing.
It just might be.
And you know what? I know we don't like what happened last week, but this is why I keep saying, let's wait and see tomorrow. ULM is the opponent. I keep telling you all now, ULM is going to give Bama their best shot. Their best
Jay
shot.
Shikes, you done lost your mind.
They're going to give them their best shot. That's all I'm saying. So
Jay Shikes say we know Saban underperformed. Not when you win 7 national championships. You ain't underperformed, buddy. Not when you win 7 national championships and 10 conference championships, as a matter of fact. You ain't underperformed. If that's the case, every one of Georgia coaches done unperformed. Every one of them. King Brian, you hater.
If we lose tomorrow, can we be upset? I don't see why not. But
you're damn right you can be upset.
Yeah, but why not think positive? Why not think positive?
I think we're gonna beat ULM. But if we don't, you got every right to be upset. You got every right to be upset. You got all the right to call them out. All the right. Saban had the most talented team for 14 years. So you mean to tell me 2009 that was the most talented team? On 2009, some of those recruits was Mike Schuler's recruits. So how was they the most talented team when some of those recruits was Mike Schuler recruits, the same recruits that went 3-9? Come on, guy. Stop it, man.
K-Mac, and if we lose to ULM, you're going to say wait and see. Remember now, Saban lost to him too now. See, don't forget that. Come on now. Don't have amnesia. Don't act like I'm going to say, yes, Saban is the GOAT, but Saban lost in his early days, right there at Bama in his first year. He lost to ULM. I remember when Saban lost to a South Carolina team that he definitely was supposed to beat. Lost to him.
Yeah, he did that. I remember that. That was 2010.
Lost to him. Oh, wait a minute. Let's talk about Ole Miss. 2 years in a row. Let's talk about Texas A&M. 2 years in a row.
Twice. He lost to them twice.
Come on now. We've seen this before. And we didn't get rid of Saban. Saying.
Man. But that's pretty much what I had to talk about with Urban Meyer. Also I heard.
Yes, Stacy, he lost to ULM.
But I got a caveat to that. This team is much more talented than that team he had.
Oh, yeah.
But he lost to ULM. Shit, this ULM team might be much talented than what they had too now.
Well, K-Mac, DeBoer ain't Saban, and Saban wasn't Bear Bryant. Next.
That's true. But another thing I want to talk about. I heard you talked about it on your show the other night. Hey, well, you didn't watch it. Hey, coach. Hey, coach. And after you said what you said, I went back and watched Hey, Coach. And I made a video about it. Some people say they didn't hear what I said he said on the video, right? Which was, Kalen DeBoer said you can't go 3 to 5 yards the length of the field. You think that's right? You can't put a drive together. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you listen to it. Let me see if I can bring this up. I'm gonna let you listen to it. Let me see right here. Can you see that? I don't know if I can bring it up.
I got it. There we go.
Okay, you got it. All right, let me hit play. Just listen to what he said.
So successful early. To me, it goes back to strength, and he did that. And as the game went on, the score gets away from you. As it started coming back, we got to run it again, and there in the fourth quarter, I thought we had a couple nice runs there on the drive where we scored a touchdown. And so, I think that was Kevin, just knifing up in there, moving the chains a couple times. And then, Ty's an added piece to that too. Not the piece where you're calling runs for him, but the added dimension of a threat, both in our read game stuff that we do a little bit, and then also as a runner when the pass lanes or pass game breaks down. We forget sometimes as fans that the other side has coaches and players, and they make changes and adjustments. You had great success on the first drive. We talked about it. Tremendous success. And the second time you got the ball, I think you drove it down, coach, deep into their territory before some things fell apart a little bit. What did change to take away what was so successful early?
To me, it goes back to we didn't hit the explosives. If you just go to college football, pro football these days at a high level, you can't put play after play together at 3 and 5 yards and go the length of the field. It's just, you can do it. And we kind of did that the first drive, and that's what took so long, right? And I'm good with that. We love that. The defense really loves it. But
that's what I wanted you to see. That at a high level, college football, NFL, you can't put drives together 3 and 5 yards and go the length of the field and be successful like that. We kind of did it, and that's what took so long. That's what I'm talking about. Why can't you be successful at that? Alabama did that for years. Georgia do it. Why can't you be successful at putting drives together 3 to 5 yards, moving down the field methodically? That's taking time off the clock. That's keeping the opposing offense off the field where they can't score. And my thing is, when he said that's what took so long, it's like he want to score so fast. He just want to score so fast, and he kept putting the emphasis on chunk plays. Every play can't be a chunk play. Every 2 to 3 plays can't be a chunk play. That's what I'm talking about. And some people say he didn't say that. That's what it sounded like to me. Because if you say that's what took so long, it's like somebody coming to me, asking me why it took so long, and I got to explain it. I had to do this and this and this, and that's why it took me so long. That's what it seems like to me. He say he's good with it. If you're good with it, why question it? And if it works, why you want to change it? Just me.
Okay. K-Mac, I highlighted your statement there for a reason, K-Mac, because that's how I feel. Putting a drive together is football. Now, I understand what Coach DeBoer is saying. I really do. But what I don't understand is that, and y'all, I'm not trying to be no brain guru here. I'm not understanding the reasoning behind his thought process. Here's mine. If you know you're facing Gus Malzahn, I thought that the object would have been was to keep the Gus bus in the driveway for as long as you could.
Play keep away.
Get you some long sustaining drives. Long sustaining drives. You had the ball the majority of the first quarter. Am I right, KB?
I just read a comment. G. Bellable.
I
Ty
just read
couldn't get a first down to save his life. He was terrible, just like those. How was Ty terrible when he passed for 255 yards and 2 touchdowns? How was he terrible? That was in his first start? He passed for 255 yards and 2 touchdowns, and you say he was terrible, and he was getting pressured quite a lot too.
Wait a minute.
So how was he terrible? It ain't on Ty Simpson. He did what he was supposed to do. Yeah, there was times where he missed a pass. There was even a time he could have ran and picked up the first down. He elected to throw it. Bad decision. But how can you say? Go ahead.
Let me finish with K-Mac, because I am in total agreement with his statement. Putting a drive together, keeping the other offense, like what you just said, KB. Keep away. When I saw how much time Alabama took off the clock on that first drive, I said, that's a strategy. You got a strategy. Run the strategy. Second thing, KB, in that same scenario. Now, y'all over here in the chat, I'm going to do y'all like I do it on the long run with Pianoman. Please tell me that I'm thinking crazy what I'm about to say, okay? You would have really broke the back and the wheel of Florida State in the first quarter if you had kept running the football. They would have been so tired because now you're running right at them. You're running right at them, and you playing a power game with them, not a finesse game. But now all of a sudden, you got them where you want them, and you go from power of what's working to finesse. That's what they wanted you to do. You played right into their hands. Now, I'm no expert. I'm no expert by any sense of the imagination, but I know football. I know football from an old school perspective. If you were doing this the old-fashioned way and just running straight at them, their defense was gassed. Their defense was shot on the first series. I'm telling you. And you went away from what was working. And now you're saying, now this is where I get critical. It wasn't working fast enough. Okay. Then you let Gus get on the field, and then they took it from there. I don't like the concept. I'm not saying he's a bad coach. I'm not saying that. And I don't want anybody to think that that's what I'm saying. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying wrong decision. That's not the right concept, because if I know you're gonna razzle dazzle, I'm gonna keep your I'm gonna keep your behind on the sideline. So with that being said, K-Mac, I got to give you props for that one. Putting a drive together, that is football, sir.
It is. And I know it wasn't. I know, as far as the Ty, I know Ty made some bad throws, but he also made some good throws. He also made some good decisions. The loss was not on Ty, his play. Not alone. I'll go as far as to say it wasn't on Ty at all.
I'm not blaming Ty
at all. Y'all want to bring up Ty, but you ain't bringing up all the receivers dropping the ball when he was putting it there. You ain't bringing that up. Come on now. Let's talk about that. So
I'm gonna tell you what maybe. You know, I've asked in the chat if I saw somebody said they agree with me. You know, and I'm not asking for an amen or this, that, and the third. All I'm asking for somebody please tell me if I'm looking at this wrong. If I'm looking at it wrong, because I thought that the object was if you playing a team, a Gus Malzahn offense-led team, you know good and well they're going east and west.
Yeah,
you going east and west. They're not gonna run north and south on you because they don't have the horses to do it. Not on a consistent basis. Bama had the horses to run north and south and punish those guys and didn't do it. That's all I'm saying
about it. We could have did it by committee.
Yeah,
4 running backs. You could have did that with 4 running backs. But hey.
Just saying, man.
We keep going back to it. I know we keep saying that's in the past. We need to move, but we keep going back to it. But I just want to show you what he said.
Yeah, but here's my question. Will that same attitude be on display tomorrow? I'm not talking players now. I'm talking coaching decisions. Will that same mentality be on display tomorrow?
Who is Roseanne Madness? I guess Madness. You say I'm out of my league, or you saying Kalen DeBoer is out of his league?
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Malzahn didn't beat you, Pianoman. Bama beat themselves with the lack of effort and will to win. Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow. See what happens tomorrow night.
Well, Steve, may I ask you a question?
Hold on. His name is Saban. Saban.
Okay.
He called me. Hey, he called the show the other day all the way from Germany.
Hey, good to see you. But I want to say this, though. Let me ask you a question. How many times did Malzahn beat Saban? He did the same thing. He did the same thing. The same thing. Nothing changed. Nothing changed.
If you give Gus Malzahn a running quarterback,
it's over.
He's going to be hard to beat.
It's over. I'm telling you now, it's over. And he knew what he had in Castellanos. He knew what he had. He knew. And the crazy thing about it is, SK, I'm gonna call you SK. Hey, look at SK. Look, and shout out to you from Germany, big dog. Let me tell you something. When a man tell you and tell you exactly what he gonna do to you and turn around and do what he say he gonna do, that's a bad man. That's a bad man. Yeah. That's a bad man. And Gus Malzahn, I'm almost willing to guarantee you, Auburn is kicking themselves every day for letting him go.
Exactly. That was the worst decision Auburn ever made.
Let this man
go. And guess what? Mess around, Gus be back over there.
And you know what? And the question would be, would he take it? Would he take the job?
Yeah.
Gus Malzahn go back to Auburn, there's gonna be a shift in power. Telling you now.
Right. Damn sure is. I damn sure don't want to see him at Auburn. I ain't lying. Because Gus Malzahn, he can recruit too now. So shit.
You got that right, Eagles fan. Now, I'm no Eagles fan, but anytime somebody beating them Cowboys, I'm happy. I'm happy.
I was gonna go live for that game, but the weather was bad up here last night. Well, in this area. So yeah, I was gonna go live for that game. I had to cancel my live, man, but I was so glad them daggone them freaking what's the name lost. I watched half of the game on my phone. Man, but I was glad they lost.
I stopped when Philly tied the game. I went on to bed, man.
Man, I watched the whole thing. You know, they had a weather delay too for about an hour and a half.
Yeah. So all I'm wondering is, as far as tomorrow night's game go, I'm wondering, has any mentalities changed? That's all I'm asking.
I think
that's all I want to know. Will the mentality change?
I wonder will we see some personnel changes?
Now, I don't know. I don't know. Put some guys in there that want to win.
Yeah. James Madison just scored on Louisville. James Madison finna be ahead 14-6.
Louisville one of them teams that if you bet on them, you end up losing every time. They in a lot of ways, Louisville is a lot like Bama. Lose the games you're supposed to win.
Yeah, they are. Louisville, oh man. They lose a lot of games they supposed to win.
What's up, Mr. P? Now, this is DSGB dad. He told me personally, he said, Pianoman, that Florida State game gonna be a trap game for Bama. He called
Central Texas Canes called me. Since we was in Hawaii together. We were stationed. He called me, man, before the season, before the game, like a week prior. He said, man, I'm scared for y'all boys. I'm scared. Y'all kryptonite. He was to my Gus.
Yeah.
To my Gus. He say, hey, y'all better be careful. He warned me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, Stacy, our game is tomorrow night. We have all day to wait.
Matter of fact, we don't play till 7:45.
Yeah, that's
but I will be watching. What time Florida and
they come on at 3. That'll be 4 your time.
Okay, I will be watching that game. And then you got Oklahoma and Michigan.
Yeah, that's gonna be another one.
I think they don't play till that's 7:30. That's prime time.
Yeah.
Yep. Jay Shipe say, remember me saying preseason Bama would have 4 road losses this year. I wasn't sure if 4 losses would be Mizzou or FSU. Well, we're gonna see, Jay Shipes. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. So, hey, if it happened, man, it happened. I mean, I get if it happened.
You know what, but Jay Shipe, but can I tell you something? And Lord knows, I mean no harm. Please don't jump on Pianoman. But the way if you go back, Bama struggled at home too. Won, but struggled. Yeah, struggled at home too. Now
we struggled at home with South Carolina. Couple other teams we struggled.
We struggled. We did struggle with Georgia. Struggled with South Carolina. Struggled with Auburn. Struggled.
Because we could have easily had 6 losses last year.
Yeah, easily.
Just with Georgia in freaking South Carolina. What's going on, Fabio Supreme?
What's up, Kate? Linda P is in the house.
I don't think D'Amico Ryans would leave the NFL to come to college. I don't think. What's going on, Linda P?
She said she's in T-Town. Linda P is in the building.
A hell of a lot more money than what he's making.
So. But just remember now we struggle. So tomorrow night is going to be a real test. It's going to be a test of mentality. That's all I'm saying. It's going to be a test. It's going to be a test of mentality.
I'll be tuned in for every bit of it.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get mine together too. I know it comes on the SEC network, so I'm trying to see how I can get this going over here.
I don't think it's but like 3. I would say 3 major games.
Yeah,
and that's the 3. I don't think ours is a major game, but it's major to us. Because the 12 o'clock games ain't really worth watching. Not to me. I think the best one out of that is Baylor and SMU.
Yeah.
As far as the early games. And then the 3:30 games, Austin P and Georgia, Troy and Clemson, Kansas and Missouri, Ole Miss and Kentucky. Okay, that's a 3:30 game.
Uh-huh.
And that's on ABC. Well, 3:30 Eastern game. 2:30 Central. 4 o'clock games, USF, 4:15 USF in Florida. So I'll be watching that. And then you got the 7:30 game.
Oregon and Oklahoma State plays tomorrow too.
Okay, yeah, they do.
They play tomorrow.
Michigan and Oklahoma is at 7:30. Oregon, Oklahoma State is on at what time?
That's a day game, I think.
Okay, that's 3:30.
Yeah,
it's a 3:30 game. So I'll watch that one. I'll be watching that one too.
Real McCoy, yeah. I don't know about all that. SMU greater than Bama. I don't know.
What?
That's your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion, but I don't think so. If you just base it on one game, you know.
Well, SMU lost too now.
So I mean, like, come on now.
Come on, man. Who? The real McCoy.
What's up? Yeah, the real McCoy. I mean, let's talk good about Bama. Okay, I'm trying to get to Gary here. Let's talk good about Bama. Let's beat ULM tomorrow and turn this thing around. No more negative talk. I know last week happened, but let's play Alabama football for the rest of the season. And that's all we can hope. And that's all I've been trying to say.
That's all we can hope for.
That's all we can really hope for.
That's it. Do what we got to do tomorrow and move on and work on Wisconsin. Move and work on Wisconsin. After Wisconsin, we'll go into the bye week. Prepare for the next game, which will be on the road against Georgia. That's all it is. That's all you can do.
Cole Williams, what about Illinois Duke? That's a game. Now I'm gonna say this: I'm not endorsing betting, but if you're thinking about betting, don't mess with that game.
Oh man, boy, touchdown Louisville, probably about 75 yards.
I would not mess with that game, but it's gonna be a good one. But I'm gonna say this: Illinois is getting a lot of hype because they had a lot of people coming back, and
what they did last year.
And based on what they did last year.
What's going on, Nick Saban Jr.?
That's what's happening there. Nick Saban Jr. in the house.
Yes, sir.
What's up, brother?
Shoot, man. See what's in the comment.
Go Dog 706. What's up with you? 14-14 JMU Louisville. SK, let me tell you something. That'll be one of those games that James Madison will pull a rabbit out the hat and beat Louisville. I'm telling you, that's just one of those games.
It sure is. I think James Madison gonna win the game. If you ask me, I got James Madison. So, but yeah, man.
What's up, Dustin? Good to see you. Good to see you. Nick Saban Jr. What the business is. Good to see you. Roll Tide, brother. Roll Tide. But yeah, man. But I'm just telling you, man. It right about now, it's just a wait and see. Bama Nola, what's up with you? It's just wait and see. All we can do is go by tomorrow night. We'll see.
That's it. I mean, who are they talking about replacing Jeremiah Beaman with? Tim Kenny gone, Jeremiah Beaman gone. Did they say Edric Hill? It was Edric Hill and somebody else.
Was it Fager?
Yeah, that was
Fager.
him. Yeah, Edric Hill and Fager. So we'll see how they work out in the middle tomorrow.
And I know, and I hate to bring this up, but if some of y'all been following me, y'all know I said that the number one X factor, that the top X factor for Bama, win or lose, would be injuries.
Yeah, and what's his name is scheduled to play tomorrow too, right? Williams.
Oh,
Ryan Williams.
Jaden Roberts.
No, I'm talking about Ryan Williams.
I haven't heard. Is he scheduled?
I'm gonna check. I thought I read something about it. I glanced at it.
London Simmons is supposed to be playing too.
Okay. I want to see him.
London Simmons is
as of the day, he's still listed from day to day.
I think what needs to, I think Bama's going to be okay. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't even think we would need him for this game. That's my opinion.
You're too deep at wide out. You're too deep at wide out. Come on, use some of those other guys.
What's up, the two-time? What it is, brother?
Yeah, man.
Sven, yes, my call-in show is always at the same time. It'll be between 7:15 and 7:30, Sundays and Wednesdays. So, but yeah. But Pianoman, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here, man.
Yeah, man, I enjoyed it as always. Not much to talk about right about now. Like I said, I think we'll have more to talk about after the game tomorrow.
Yeah,
I think that's talking tonight. More for fellowship purposes and everybody chatting with each other in the chat. And we had over, I think at one point we had over 150 in the chat, which is a cool thing.
Okay.
But like tonight, we it's just more or less just chatting.
Yeah. We'll know more tomorrow night. I tell you that much. And then guess what? It's more games to talk about too.
Oh yeah, more games.
So
Piano and KB is what I meant last week. I know a lot of people might not agree, but I would rather beat ULM 55-0 instead of 25-0, just to show improvement after last weekend. I can agree with that.
I can agree with that.
And I see your reasoning. I see your reasoning.
Agree with that.
I'm not gonna fight you on that one, bro. I agree with you.
But hey, like I said, we can win 70-0. It's just ULM. That's gonna be the talk. It's just ULM.
And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna put it out there like this. Beat ULM, fine. Beat Wisconsin, fine. And even if you beat Georgia, that's still not gonna stop the talk. Why? You beat Georgia all the time. That's almost a given. I don't think the talk will stop until you start with Vandy, because that's when the wheels on the bus came off. And you take it from there in beating everybody that you lost to.
Well, I'm gonna tell you,
and I think that's when some of the talk will stop. The ship, your ship can be turn in the right direction, but games that we lost, I think that's when some of the talk will stop.
I'm gonna tell you, Vandy, we can win, but if Diego Pavia have his way and we still win, the talk ain't gonna stop. You won, but you didn't stop the running quarterback. The problem still exists.
You're gonna have to address that. You got to address the defense, the pursuit, the personnel, how you react to the ball. That has to be addressed. And
before I get out here, I got a question. This question for you, Pianoman.
Okay.
We go into the Vandy game, and it's more of the same as it was last year with Vandy and freaking Oklahoma and Florida State. It's more of the same. What would be your perception?
We didn't learn lessons at all from one year to the next one.
That's evident to me, because the same thing happened with Florida State.
Didn't learn a lesson.
And then we go in, and the same thing happened with Vanderbilt, when you're going up against a running quarterback, the same one last year. You know that, and he do the same thing.
Yeah,
would you say the problem is Kane, Womack, or the players?
I say the problem is coaching.
That's what it is. That's exactly what I would say.
I'll say the problem is coaching.
Hell, I'm saying that now, but shit.
But I'm just saying, after one game, let's go. But I want to say this now. From what I understand, the quarterback that we're going up against tomorrow night is a running quarterback.
Well, we'll see tomorrow night. You're right. Put a spy on the quarterback. His only job is to get to that quarterback. But he got to move with some urgency. So I know.
Riz chat. I'm trying. Non-developed is on coaching staff.
Yeah, that's true.
That's on coaching staff. So we'll see. Starting tomorrow, we'll see. That's all Pianoman can say.
That's it. We'll see tomorrow.
We'll see tomorrow.
Man, let me get out of here, man.
I appreciate you, KB, hanging out with us as always. And if you've never subscribed to KB's channel. Now's a mighty fine time to do it. Kangaroo Black. If you've never subscribed to the Pianoman, the Long Run with Pianoman, please do so. I'm on the road to 500. Hey, I do the best that I can. I don't know. I'm no expert, but I know what I'm talking about. But please subscribe to our channel. We'd be glad to have you, me, and the 401k crew, and the drinking crew, the smoking crew, the don't give a piss crew. I got a lot of crews within the crew. So I hope that everyone has a nice night and everything. Now, I will not be on in the morning for the regular Saturday pre-show and everything, but I will be on at some point. You'll get the notification, and we've got all day to talk Bama football because the Bama game doesn't come on until 6:45 Central. That'll be 7:45 Eastern. What's up, B Sharp? What's up, B Sharp?
B Sharp?
You, man. We're getting ready to get on up out of here. But I thank everybody for coming. B Sharp, Sharpshooter Sports Talk. If you've never subscribed to him and his show, along with Just My Humble Opinion with Coach Sean, On the Block Sports with Coach Carl, just others, join them. Join those great Bama content, great college football content, and even with Sharpshooters, even NFL content at its best. So I promote all my brothers and my sisters, and so we just asking for your time. And so, and it costs $0.00 so hit the like button if you will. And if you never subscribed to any of us, please subscribe. We will all thank you. So with that, KB, you got anything else, brother?
Oh no, that's it for me, man. Just go and subscribe to all the crew, B Sharp, with Sharpshooter Podcast, On the Block Sports with Coach Carl, JMHO, Just My Humble Opinion, Coach Sean, and all them guys, man. Go on out there and subscribe. Nick Saban Jr. Sports Talk TV, and can't forget about LaQuisha Gordon.
That's it, LaQuisha. Also, Bobby Sprinkle.
Yeah, Bobby Sprinkle.
Bobby
Van
Sprinkle.
Sports.
Appreciate you, Uno Solo. And to all the others who haven't subscribed, I appreciate you. But Bobby Sprinkle, DSGB 84. It's a lot of. It's a lot of SECs and Tez.
Yeah.
You know, he Auburn, the Lord forgive sin, but he's good. He knows his stuff. And so it's a lot of them out there. Support our content creators. And so with other than that, we got, and don't forget Icebox in the morning as well at 9 Central Time, where he's doing pick'em and everything. So it's a lot going on still. I know some people are still upset, but hey, let's just continue to support each other. And I'll let you know after my hog killing tomorrow, KB.
Yeah.
And so anyway, KB, on behalf of KB, Pianoman, just remember something. We don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide.
And guess what? And roll damn Tide.
Hey, we are out. All right, KB. I'll holler at you later on, brother.
All right, man. Take it easy, brother.
All right, brother. Roll Tide, and everybody else just go. Later.
Keep it a buck, keep it a buck, keep it a buck, keep it a buck. Enough is enough. I came from the slums, we running it up, we running them up. Keep it a buck, keep it a buck, keep it a buck, keep it a buck. Enough is enough. I came from the slums, we running it up.